So Simon, let's start off, as we always do, with a reflection of the last game with York.
Yeah, look, I think we mentioned after the game that I think it was a really spirited performance that fine margins decided the result in a way. We've reflected on it, we've looked at things, again showed players clips this morning of the opportunities it created, and we created a lot of opportunities and worked the goalkeeper. Could we have worked him a little bit better? Probably. But there's lots of encouraging signs. I think when you're going through a run like we are at this moment in time, you can sometimes think, are the players working hard enough? But they certainly are. The data backs that up. My eyes suggest that. Is there a togetherness about the group? There certainly is. We've just got to make sure that we keep working hard on the training pitch, which then we take into the next game, whichever comes after York. Obviously, it's Gainsborough this weekend, but regardless who we're playing, we've got to get back to winning ways quickly, because we're not a million miles away from being a good team, because we nullified York at times. Obviously, they're going to have some chances because they're a good team, play a certain way, but there's lots of positives to take from the game, and we'll certainly draw from that.
Must be ideal having the first time in a while, having a full week to prepare for a game as well.
Yeah, look, it's been quite full on the last few weeks, playing Saturday, Tuesday or a Wednesday, and you're travelling, etc. So, yeah, clear run on the training pitch this week, get some detail into the players of what we need to do to improve. And yeah, the vibe's been good, the players are positive, still I'm positive, everybody else within the group are. So it's about sort of doing whatever we can to sort of break this momentum that we're going through at the moment. But if we were having these results that we're having and we weren't creating chances, weren't playing well, I wasn't seeing a spirit or a togetherness or a desire to win matches or try to win matches, then I'd be certainly concerned. I'm not happy because we're not winning matches, which is rightly so, but there's a lot of positives still to be had of where we are at this moment in time, even in adversity.
To touch upon the vibes you were mentioning there, earlier in the season we spoke a lot about mentality. How has that shifted with the frustration of not getting the results that we want?
Yeah, look, it's easy to ride a crest of a wave and you keep sort of everybody happy, etc. But when you have a few bad results, a bit of adversity, we did say there'll be bumps in the road along the way. It's how you react to that disappointment. It makes you stronger as an individual, as a collectiveness, as a group. And I think we are like that. Again, we're not a group that is ducking away from what we need to do. They're taking responsibility of trying to get on the ball, trying to do this. They're making blocks. They're still working hard, if not harder than when we were winning at the start of the season. So, yeah, it's fine margins, I keep saying, but yeah, we will just keep doing what we keep doing to improve, and hopefully break the cycle very quickly.
We've brought in Elliot Dittman this week. What has he been like towards this preparation?
Yeah, look, I know Elliot from Sunderland. And there was a decision that was made regarding Neil, and I thank Neil for what he's done, and we worked very closely together and contributed a lot of positives to it all. But Elliot's come in, he might just bring us something different that maybe me and Neil have missed in the past, and do whatever we can do to get this negative run of results, and results only, performances have been good, into positive ones.
Has he contributed new ideas to the game plan for Gainsborough?
Yeah, look, when people come in, you don't want them to sit in around and do nothing. It's his job description, first team coach, that an impact on the group, and he's certainly gone into work straight away. So, yeah, we'll work closely together, obviously like I did with Neil previously and other coaches I've done previously, and we'll give it our best shot to make sure we improve the team and get results.
What is the game plan going into the FA Cup tie?
Win it. That's the bottom line. Look, we want to carry on the performances and win in a real positive manner if we can. If it means scrapping a 1-0 result, then we'll take that, because we want to break this cycle of where we are at this moment in time. So do whatever we can do, and that will be the case of what we've done this week in preparation, because the preparation will not be underestimating the opposition. We've probably worked even harder because we don't know as much about the opposition than we do about the National League players. So we've worked extremely hard. We've concentrated a lot of what we need to do to improve certain areas of the pitch, and hopefully that all comes to fruition at the weekend.
The club hasn't made the first round proper in a while. Is it about time that changed?
Well, definitely, and regardless of what competition we're involved in, we want to win the next match, because that's the most important thing. course, it's the FA Cup and it's a fantastic competition, and I've been at the end of it as an underdog and as a favourite, where you get good results, poor results. We know we're going to Gainsborough, that are a team that are in decent nick at this moment in time. Know Russ Wilcox really well, and they'll be looking to cause an upset, and we've got to be right on the pitch, off the pitch, which I'm sure we will be.
They're 2 leagues below us, but that won't change the mindset at all.
No, look, again, like I said, to reiterate, we've probably working even harder behind the scenes because we don't know about the players. So we've done the research, we've done everything, but we do need to concentrate on what we need to do as well, and we will have a positive approach to it, and let's get the job done come Saturday tea time.